Hello and welcome back to Surviving Mars. So in the last episode, the parameters for atmosphere and temperature reached 100% of Earth-like, so these parameters are finished now, which actually means that I don't need these core heat convectors anymore and can turn them off. They are using up less water than when I built them, which there's no modification, and I didn't even know this. But they don't serve a purpose anymore because the temperature is not going down. Once Mars reached 100% of Earth-like temperature, it just stays there, unlike the atmosphere, which is still decaying. So these three carbonate processors, they need to be running all the time, but that's fine. I have more than enough waste rock to burn. For water and vegetation, it's a bit more difficult. Water is going up by 1% in 3 salts. I'm going to add more huge lakes to push this number even higher. But for vegetation, it's really difficult. There's only the forestation plants that give you global vegetation, and it's only 0.01% each. So I'm currently adding some more, but this will take quite a while. However, you can't reach more than 40% anyway, so I only have like 13.2% to go before I have to rely on these seed vegetation missions. So that's why I stopped this rocket from doing this mission. Shouldn't have done that because this rocket can't go anywhere because there's no fuel over here. So this rocket should be ready, and as soon as I reach 40% of vegetation indicator, I will start multiple rockets to bring more seeds to the planet, but this will still take quite a while. However, I have another thing that I want to do before this series ends, and that is having 1,000 colonists, and also having 40% of them working in workshops, because this is actually the last non-terraforming, the 2 last non-terraforming milestones. So this is the thing I'm aiming for. That's why I built this mega dome. There's only one larger dome, and that's the geoscape dome. However, I don't even know if it is larger. Might not even be. Yeah, so I built this dome, and I'm going to fill it in this episode with colonists and buildings. I also decided that I want to have a second sanatorium in this dome and heal all my colonists from chronic condition. Because in the last episode, one colonist died in this dome over here, the senior dome, because he couldn't reach any medical building. So that's something I want to avoid, so I no longer have to avoid chronic condition colonists in here. So my next step is to build more lakes close to the colony, and then I might start tapping into some of these water deficits and place down some lakes and forestation plants all over the map, because well, it doesn't matter where I build them, but they are probably only going to run for one maintenance cycle, and then if I build enough, the vegetation level should be high enough. Setting them up all up to trees, at least those are which are already built. Soil quality looks good. I'm going to do another round of clear rain by doing some cloud seeding with this rocket now. Drones are, however, a bit busy right now with building stuff. There's this scrubber I forgot to set up, and this rocket needs to be filled. All these vegetation, these forestation plants are being built, stuff like that. So let's see. I wanted to have more lakes, and lakes don't have maintenance. All they do is suck up your water for a moment, and then not anymore. I could build it like this. Okay, so I'm building another lake over here, and over here, and another forest just spawned another vista or research site. I just don't know where. You're an old one. You're an old one. This one is the new one. This one just spawned. That's not a clear rainfall from this mission, and there's 2 seed vegetation missions now, so once it's 3, I think I should do 1, because it can't get more than 3. What was just destroyed? Another renegade story bit, okay. All my factories got destroyed. Well, it's just these 2, and probably not the fuel refineries, but apparently the polymer factories one. Now we got some more cloud seeding in. Soil quality is very green around the... That's interesting, that's where the dumping site was. Soil quality is very green around the colony. It's not very green on the other side of the map, but that's still okay. Nice. Another lake. So I have 4 lakes now? What? 5 lakes now. Okay. Going to capture some more meteors for metal and polymer, because I need metal and polymer dotted around the map to build more forestation plants. So that's what I'm going to do now. I should maybe not have myself being bombarded with meteors if I don't have any lasers. There's an area here now that's not being covered by a laser. Remember, there's one small solar panel. Building one laser here. I'm going to remove this one, but I need one over here then. This dome is half protected. This medium dome, but I don't need to protect this dome. If it gets hit, it gets hit. Damage is negligible because of the low repair cost. Same if I just this dome. There was another vista just spawned. 13. Huh, I have 13 of these plants now. Great. But it's still, the number is not going up very quickly. What I could also build, I'm not going to build a space elevator here. I'm going to build it next to Project Mohole if I ever build it. Well, probably. Not yet. I could build this morpheus thingy. Looks cheap enough. Oh, this factory was also destroyed. The drone assembler. Yeah, colony is currently dropping in terms of colonist numbers. I don't actually know whether there's 2 people in this dome, what they're doing here. I think the colony should grow a bit faster. Going to allow some more domes to have So the colony has a lot of rare trade colonists again, and it's probably the same for Saints. Yeah, going to send them around. Okay, we do have more meteors now down here, and as soon as there's some metal here, and there will be some polymer, so I can build the forestation plants. Funny story, they require power, but building them costs metal and electronics, but maintaining them costs only polymer. Okay, my meteor mission comes back, but there's also 4 new. There's another mission of seed vegetation, so that's the 3rd one. Should start one soon. 4 new projects. Some research progress. Unknown, my favorite. Resources. And again, no breakthrough. Kind of unlucky. I'm going to send these seeds into space now. That's only 95 fuel. It's not much. That is a lot. Hearts of Iron 5. $1.6 billion. Okay, these 2 rockets are going off into space and doing their missions, and the Project Morpho is almost built. So this should give me some more perks. Well, I hope it's perks and not traits. That would include negative ones.
Anomaly analyzed.
30 polymer. That is actually absolutely useless. Guess I'm landing this rocket this time over here because there's space to store the polymer. Okay, this meteor storm's over. There is a lot of polymer dotted around here now, and also metal. Yeah, that's perfect. So I'm going to use RC transport and get some electronics. Another vista spawned. No, another research site up here. Nice. It's also 20%. As far as I can tell, nothing spawned in range of any dome yet. Except for this vista, but this vista is not in range of any dome with people, with houses. Pulling cables uphill is a bit difficult. At least to a certain degree, it's no problem because of the breakthrough I have. The cables breakthrough. Would be much more annoying if I had to actually build them and they could break or something. Okay, so I set up some forestation plants. Building up cables uphill is kind of annoying. I'm very happy that I have this superior cable breakthrough. So we have some more forestation plants now. Oops, not grass. Oh, we can do mixed trees now. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about the cables and the forestation plants. There's also enough polymer to repair them if necessary. And what I also saw is that apparently the meteors from the meteor storm, their impact craters seem to have a negative effect on the soil quality. Not that this really matters, but it's interesting. A lot of metal down here, but there's some metal up here too. Yeah, we can build another one up here. Another vista spawned apparently. Up here maybe. This one seems new. There's quite a lot of these vistas spawning actually. Okay, I built 2 more forestation plants down here where I had some metal lying up. They burned through seeds quite quickly, at least in the beginning. Probably need some drone hubs to take care, maintain them. But that's not a big deal. I still have this one prefab and building drone hubs. Very expensive either.
Anomaly analyzed.
Another seed vegetation mission that I'm going to do. Going to wait till it reaches a higher percentage. Another vista spawned. Have a drone up finished. And then we go up here. I should have built this machine much earlier because apparently it made 8 colonists become empaths, and 4 become celebrities, 4 geniuses, and 3 saints. So I don't know where all the empaths are. Oh, that's quite a lot. They have like an insane amount of morale anyways, so I'm not going to care about it anymore. No! This vista is not in range of the storm. So why does the storm still have a farm? Buy a farm. Apparently some of the forestation plants aren't working anymore, and I don't know why exactly. You all seem to work. Why is this number constantly changing? Okay, this one forestation plant I can accept. Hearts of Iron 7 just gave me $2 billion, which is much more than the other released games usually do, so that's kind of insane. I think I'm turning on burps in all the domes now, at least for a bit, until I have 300 housing slots that are currently not filled, so... Okay, seed production is running down here. I think they are throwing seeds here now too, because these mini forests exist. Another lake was finished. So 0.6 now. 0.65 to be precise, so that's roughly I don't know, 80 souls maybe. I think I'm going to build another one, but population is going down actually. What's the uneven terrain here? Okay, these drones are cleaning up, and then I can build another lake, and then we should have 0.75% water gain per soul. First vista spawned on here. That's pretty cool. This is super slow. I'm going to send this rocket into orbit now with seed vegetation, and I'm going to use this rocket to get the last of the project that was that spawned recently. It's outcome unknown.
Complete.
Already on its way. No. Only almost there on the limit of children, but not at the limit of people being educated yet. We do need a lot of specialists actually. Not sure why, but I guess a lot of people just retired. 97 seniors, okay, that's not that much that I have seen before. Data dealer, that's the story that I just picked up from the surface of Mars with the rocket. Let's see what it is. Okay, so here are the options. I can take this black box, and there's a 50-50 chance of me losing 20% of my entire funding, or getting a breakthrough. That's the obvious choice. And this is, I can get a rover or get delayed, and it's just like completely pointless resources. This rover is also useless. So yeah, I took the risk. I lost 20% of my funding is gone, which is quite a lot. I don't mind losing the money. Money is basically meaningless, but I lost the breakthrough. Okay, rocket's coming back with its 4 drones. Just landed here. And this rocket is on its way to increase global vegetation level. So I do have seeds now down here too, which actually makes sense to send the next rocket to seed vegetation mission as well, not cloud seeding. There's no point in delaying these anymore. So all the chronic conditions were healed by the sanatorium, so that's good. Other traits I don't really care about. However, this one person, she's an idiot, so she's in this dome, and that also means that this dome holds all the idiots, even if they are seniors, yeah. Maybe I just leave it like this, because this dome's fine. I don't have enough workers anyways. Colony should be back growing now, so we can reach the 1,000 colonist threshold. Yeah, all these vegetation plants, that kind of forestation plants, that kind of pointless now because I should reach 40-something% at the moment. Still, at some point, maybe extend the colony down here, but I don't really have to. I made a mistake earlier when I said I have 300 housing slots. That's wrong. I have 300 open jobs actually. I have over 600 housing slots, so I do have enough slots for all the colonists, over 1,000. So what I actually really need is more workshop places. But that's kind of confusing. There's a capital city and a geoscape dome. Oh, and this one also restores sanity every day. Okay. Comfort plus 25. Well, that's pretty good. Should build one of those. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this geoscape dome here like this. And I'm going to have another microdome in between for services. I think it would be better if there was a basic dome in between for services, and I do it like this, not just for services, but then I can also build a hanging garden in there. Not sure where I'm going to build the capital city later. Drones can work on this. This both needs a lot of concrete. I have no idea where my stuff is. This is like a complete mess now. Bringing polymer over, I think I need another drone hub. Here makes kind of sense. Another vista just spawned. I can't see anything because it's raining and dark. Here's a research site. This research site just spawned. Unfortunately too far away as well. Let's see, this should always have 30 metal for maintenance. This should have maximum concrete for maintenance. Actually, this can have maximum... 35. 25 of each of the advanced resources. And then we should be able to build these 2 domes. Might take a while though. So I moved this cable to actually build something down here, but then I didn't like it. This mission is about to be finished in 8 hours. Okay, that's good. Okay, China's trading metal for food, but I don't need metal anymore. I have enough now. I made it through this shortage I had. And so that's quite good. There's also, I'm still mining a lot of metal over here and here. And these are still producing 2.5, even if there's hardly anyone working as well. Should cover for all the needs I have. Seed vegetation was finished, but the new one already spawned, so that's very good. I reached 42% now, so yeah, all the forestation plants, they don't do anything anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let all these buildings die once the polymer resources down here and over here run out, and then the the forests I have, they should actually keep growing. Oh, it's coming back, perfect. I can send it out immediately. Don't have much concrete left. Not really a problem. However, I'm going to build the concrete extractor over here and get this concrete. Yes, that actually makes sense. And then rubber. That will cover both the dome and this concrete extractor, so that's good. And then I'm going to build the space elevator over here and project Mohole to build the last of the what a wonder structures. Got to keep this one. This dome's not finished yet, but concrete's coming. This one's not working, but it doesn't matter. Just research anything. Probably going to have the Mohole on this side because there's more space. Space elevator is kind of small, so that's actually pretty good. Don't build it yet though. So this is the space elevator. That should exactly be in range. 1, 2, 3. And then I can build another rubber. Now here maybe. Place the Mohole somewhere here, and that should also be in range. It's just like the sensor tower's in my way, but it doesn't really matter. I'll just build a new one. Oh, do I have enough fuel over here? No. Not enough fuel. I will use this transport in a second. I should stop building the space elevator because it's going to burn through my concrete that I only have 800 on. Now our seed vegetation mission was completed, so we had 47%. Since I didn't wait for the 40% vegetation, I have to do one more mission anyways, unless something else shows up. I think there's some other missions that you can do that only randomly show up. Okay, 2 more domes are finished. Let's have a passage. Only wondering, now I can't reach this dome, but it's fine. This passage is almost built, and then everything will have power again. And I can build hanging garden this dome, but not yet, it's not really necessary. Passage ramp's good. This building's running. These 2 are running. Perfect. This one was destroyed and can be salvaged. Not sure what just spawned. This research site maybe. This time it is in range. I could build a research lab here, but I don't want to. I have enough. Yeah, population's going up. And we finished. Even a second wonder in just 1 episode. Funny story also. This mega dome needs more polymer than this geoscape dome. It also has more space, and it's going to get the medical center in the middle. The middle, of course. 1 here and 1 here, but not yet. The maintenance also polymer, so I wonder, do I even produce enough polymer? Yes, but I probably at some point need another factory. Let's see, I need a ramp here. What's that? That's a piece of cable, but I think... that's a bit unfortunate, but I think I can just move the space elevator. Actually, I can move it by some tiles, maybe. Like this. That is still in cover range, and then I can have my passage ramp. It's not really needed because the drones can go through these storms now. Don't really like that. Great, that's exactly what I wanted. And now the resources are up there. That I messed up. Okay, now it's in range, and I know I need drones to put all the resources back into the structure, but this should be done quickly. And then we get the space elevator, and then we can build this project mohole over here. This should be in range as well, okay, but not yet. New special project, another iteration of seed vegetation. This rocket's also coming back. You can land here. This other rocket's already on its way, so we have 3 missions now actually, so that is perfect. So this rocket can, as soon as it lands, I might have just cancelled one of the missions, but I'm not entirely certain because it's still going up. And this one's being fueled, but this rocket's going to this mission at 6 south 90 east. No one's going here. So I'm kind of confused what's going on. Let's wait and see if this rocket comes back or not. Or if it goes to the mission and then aborts. I don't know. I never cancelled missions before, I think. Kind of confusing. What I didn't build over here is actually a food depot, so that this drone hub has access to food and can also supply services. Now the game was finished, and this just went all green because it's raining again. Kind of a cool effect. But look at the map now. There's also very large green spots down here and over here. Soil quality is almost everywhere seems to be 100%. That's very good. Except for this one dumping site that used to be here. I think I should extend my forestation plans, although they don't do anything anymore. They just grow forests and look nice. However, I'm going to end this episode for now, so see you next time, and I'm probably going to... Well, I'm probably not going to finish terraforming in the next episode, but I'm going to grow the colony and probably reach the 1000 colonists milestone.